In the last 18 months, I've been my AI sales avatar agency, and I went from zero to make it over $10,000 consistently every single month. I started with no coding experience. I didn't start with any knowledge. I didn't even sell for the English market before, and I didn't even know what was an AI avatar. All I had was myself and my business partner, which right now works part-time as the CTO of the company, 2 people, that's it. And I make between January and February of 2026, $21,980. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly a little bit of the roadmap that we follow and how we got to here, and then of course, how we're going to go to the next stage. My name is Daniel Calirgos, and I'm the founder of Clip to Lead AI. Clip to Lead AI, it is an AI sales avatar agency. I help my clients increase revenue using AI avatars. I started this in August 2024, when this technology was actually not popular yet. And then now in 2026, it's completely more known, and it has helped me immensely. Now, let's start at the beginning. In August 2024, I decided to actually found this company, and the reason being is because I was actually looking for a way to have a business that will be completely remote, and it will allow me to get at least $10,000 every single month. I didn't have any contacts, I didn't have any experience. I only sell before to the Brazilian market, so I never had English speaking customers, but I just decided to go ahead and do it. So the way that this works was the following. I experimented with AI avatars, and I experimented with voice cloning. So I use the first 2 and most technological platforms at a time, which actually are still very good, which are HeyGen and 11 Labs. And I remember that the first video that I did here over 1.5 years ago was actually how I was combining HeyGen with 11 Labs and GPT to create this AI sales avatar. If you don't know HeyGen is pretty much the best platform right now in which will be creating an AI avatar of yourself. If you don't know what is an AI avatar, it's a digital twin of yourself that will have your face, your voice, and your manners, and you will actually put any scripts. So pretty much it helps us a way for you to record yourself once and then can be able to replicate videos of yourself saying whatever you wanted to say without you even have to record. So this is what is an AI avatar, and HeyGen, like I said, is the best platform. I also use 11 Labs for cloning voice. So that means that I was recording audios of myself, and then of course with this recording, I put it with the HeyGen, and then it creates an avatar. So the way that I use this is to increase revenue for my own business, and the way that I do this was booking meetings. So I decided to go with LinkedIn platform. Why? Because it's very business oriented. There's a lot of companies there, there's a lot of agencies there, and because of that I said, okay, instead of me actually having to record videos of myself personalized to each lead, I'm just going to create these videos with the AI avatars. I'm going to send them a LinkedIn DMs. I'm going to start actually booking meetings for myself, and if that works, that itself is a product, because then when I talk to a client, I can say, listen, I book around 15 or 20 meetings every single month in DMs with these AI avatar videos. So do you want me to do the same for your business so you can get clients? And this was the thesis that proved to be correct. So I started, like I said, in August 2024. And the first people that I target was going to be BDRs and SDRs, because I thought, oh, you know what, these people actually have to book meetings, so actually this will be very helpful for them. And I actually booked a lot of meetings, but little did I know that actually it didn't make any sense for me to talk to these people, because these were not the decision makers of the businesses. I actually needed to, after that, target CEOs or C-levels, and the markets that I had more success were the ones that had less people, right? Let's say between 1 to 10 or 10 to 50 employees. And when I talked directly to the CEO was somebody that actually didn't have a very big team or didn't have investment to hire a lot of people. And this was the best, let's say, businesses for me to be able to help. So after around 30 calls, of doing this work manually, meaning creating the videos, sending the videos manually on LinkedIn, and of course doing follow-ups with audio, image, and text completely manually, I booked my first client, right? I think it took me 3 months and around 35 calls to get that, because I didn't have at the time any success case, I didn't have anything. And actually this client didn't even came from LinkedIn. I just posted on Reddit what I was doing, and then one CEO of an e-commerce agency in California saw this post and talked to his fractional chief revenue officer. He contacted me, his name is Chris, and then we started working together. At the time, the service was $499. It was actually very affordable, and it worked very well for this client. Actually, he got a meeting in the first week, and he actually closed that meeting with that client. So it proved that the concept worked. So that was around between August and September, so around 3 months. I made my first $500 of 2024, and then from October of 2024, and I'm looking here at my notes of the revenue so I can give you the exact numbers. From October of 2024 to December, I make around $5,000. So I was making a little bit over $1,000 every single month, but it was still revenue that was coming. Now, something happened in January 2025 is that we decided, me and my part-time co-founder decided that we wanted to create a dashboard. You're going to be able to see everything that I'm doing into a dashboard that I will code myself. And this dashboard is going to allow you to see the list of leads that we're doing, the scripting, the videos that we're generating. You're going to be able to approve the videos, the messaging, categorize the leads, handle replies, everything, right? I have another video that you can click here in which I talk about my dashboard itself. So that was a big shift, and I remember that when I was making the presentations, I was just talking. I didn't actually show anything, but once I showed the dashboard, the people were like, okay, this guy has something, and then they wanted to work with me. So that allowed me to actually went from $499 per month to $999 per month for every client, because I also started to have some success cases and I already have a dashboard. In March 2025, so 1 year ago, something also happened that helped me a lot. Liam Otley, which is one of the biggest YouTubers in the AI niche in the world with almost 1 million subscribers, make a video that was called the 16 most lead generations AI businesses right now. He actually featured me in that video. I'm not part of his community yet, but I sent some information because he posted something like, if you're doing over $1,000 or $2,000 per month and you have an AI agency, I would love to have you here and send me your information. So I just sent the information, and then he actually featured me. And that was massive because it got me a lot of meetings also for him. At the time, I was already doing around like 15 meetings, between 15 to 20 meetings every single month on LinkedIn DM. So my system was actually proven. At the time, I think I had like around 10 clients in total. And then, but they were like on and off clients, right? And then when he actually featured me, it helped me because it got me more trust, it got me more authority. So that actually made me reach my first, and I'm looking here at the numbers, my first $8,000 in June of 2025. So in June, I made $8K with that, with everything, right? With the LinkedIn DM platform that I was doing, plus the inbound leads that Liam Otley got me. Then in July, we went down again, and I sold like around $3,000. What happened is that I actually discovered that the way for me to actually book more consistent meetings on LinkedIn was sending a DM demo of the service that I'm provided. So before I was saying, listen, but if it's that deal, this is an AI avatar, I will help you get this amount of meetings. Just book a call with me and I will explain everything for you, and I have a lot of success cases for you to see. But then after that, I said, listen, I will send you a demo free here in LinkedIn. So if it's okay for you, I will send it here. I don't need anything from you. And they say yes. And then what I did was I just scrap the information of the LinkedIn of my lead. And then with that, I became with a 1-minute script of the pitch. And then I used this script to create a video. Now, in that video, it was not him because he had not recorded any video for me to clone, but I was looking at the picture of his LinkedIn, and with the picture of his LinkedIn, I created a persona, an avatar that has his features. So for example, if the person was blue eyes or red hair or had something in a necklace or whatever, so I used this to create an avatar that was something that it was close to how he is, and then I used that script that I got from his LinkedIn to create a pitch of his business or her business, right? So then I sent a video to this person of somebody that looks like him with the pitch of his business, and that actually got me a lot of meetings, a lot of positive reply rates. So I remember that I booked like my first 25 meetings in 1 month with that, and that's how I was able to reach 10K in August of 2025, which was actually 1 year after that. But it was not consistently, right? So it was 10K, 7K, 9K, something like this. But that was like the second moment. Then between August and December of last year, we improved the dashboard. We have more success cases. I was able to make like around between, like I said, $7,000 to $9,000 or $9,500 every single month. This year is when the thing changed for the better, because what I did was I opened a free school community in December of 2025, and I had my first student, meaning some young kid. He's actually Mo. And he wanted to replicate everything that I did because I was making between $8,000 to $10,000 per month. And I said, listen, I will teach you everything for free. We're going to record all of these conversations and we're going to put it in a free course in my school community. I also had done another free course before, so I put all of the content and all of the success cases in the school community. And that got me a very good way for me to nurturing the leads. So I did that. And I also created a presentation. So up to that point, for the 1 year and 5 months, every time I had a sales call, I just didn't have any presentation. I just like talk based on the script that I had in my mind, and I show the dashboard, and then I maybe talk about some success cases, but that was it. But I say, you know what, let me organize, let me get this and structure, because every time that I make a pitch is different, and that's not good because you cannot really scale. And then I say, you know what, let's create a presentation. And I create a presentation. At the end, I put a lot of success cases. I'm gonna make another video just with the presentation for you to see. We improved dashboards. We have a 2.0 version of the dashboard, which is way better than the first one. And that skyrocketed actually my closing rate. So it was like around 15% before, and now we went to 25%. Because what I did was I just, as soon as the lead booked a meeting with me, I just sent him to the school community. And in this school community, I actually post every single day, everything that I'm doing, the success cases, what is working, what is not. So they see that I'm very active. And then once they go to the meeting, I have the whole presentation, plus the demo of the new version, plus a lot of success cases at the end for them to see. And then this get me like 25% appointment booking rate. And that's what I was able to make over almost 22K in 2 months, right? So almost 11K per month in the last 2 months of January and February of 2026. So yeah, something also that I did. Oh, and this young guy, Mohammed, that I'm helping from the UK, he actually got his first client after 40 days. So he actually only invested $150, and he did it in himself, so without the platform, without the dashboard. And he got his first client that paid $3,000 after 40 days with almost no investment. So it also proved that it's working for other people that are replicating the same thing that I'm doing, not only for myself, right? So that's how I got here. It was a lot of work, a lot of consistency, a lot of testing and improvement. And actually, I will say that the thing that have worked the most for me is not one thing, because I actually don't get any visibility of this YouTube yet. You can see the numbers. But I think it's doing everything have helped me people to actually, okay, this guy is not massive in YouTube, he's not massive in LinkedIn, he's not massive in his school community, he doesn't have like 100,000, members. But if you look at me, oh, he has a YouTube channel that he posts at least once a month. He has a school community that he has 50 people. Oh, he has a LinkedIn in which he has 10,000 followers, and he posted at least 2 or 3 times a week. So the consistency in between these different platforms allowed me to be trustworthy and to also be able to get to these numbers. Something that I also did since January is that before I was only focusing in the American market, the US market. This year I expanded to the other 7 English-speaking countries. So New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, Canada, United Kingdom, and Ireland. So these are the countries that I'm also targeting now, besides the United States. So that was the whole roadmap of how we got here. I just wanted to share that I made it. It took me 18 months, but finally I'm this level of income from this business. And of course now it comes the next goal, right? So I'm gonna make a new video talking about my strategy in how I'm going to be able to get from, let's say, $10,000 per month to $80,000 per month, which will make it a $1 million per year agency. And I want to do this only with me and my part-time co-founder, not hiring anybody, and also having very high margins, right? And working completely remotely. So that will be a video that I'm gonna do explaining. And of course, it's a different game because up to this point, I didn't do anything but LinkedIn and then making some YouTube video, posting on LinkedIn, and that was pretty much it. I didn't do any ads. I didn't do any email. I didn't actually have many inbound leads, maybe some inbound leads when Liam Otley makes his YouTube channel, but overall it's maybe less than 3% of my clients are inbound. So now I'm actually gonna grow into also ads, inbound, and other channels. But I didn't need this to get to my first 10K. So super happy to be able to make this video. I hope it's valuable. I struggle a lot with YouTube, to be honest, as you can clearly see, because you need to have a lot of editing and a lot of information, and because I'm doing everything myself, I'm selling, I'm actually doing the prospecting, I'm actually having the report calls with my clients, I'm also doing this content for LinkedIn, for the school community, and I have to even be in charge of the financial part. It takes a lot of time, but what I decided to do is I'm gonna just talk about what I'm doing every week as a documentation or as a blog of the things that I'm improving and what is working in the roadmap to go to $1 million per year as an agency. And then hopefully, if you are watching this, it will be valuable for you. If you don't know how you can actually apply ISS avatars, there is a free school community here in the LinkedIn, and the link of this video in the video in the description. It's completely free. You will not only see that I post every day and how much money I'm making, some interviews with my clients, you will also have a step-by-step process of how Mo got his first $3,000 in this space, investing zero. There is a lot of hype about Claude right now, about these new automations with AI that you're doing. But one thing that I can tell you, and with this I finish, is the key of any business, and this is not new, but this is very true, is consistency. So if you're gonna be jumping from now I'm gonna do Claude, now before that I'm gonna do End 8N, before I'm gonna do GPT, or now Gemini, or now whatever, it's not really gonna work for you. You need to pick a niche, and then you need to be consistent in that niche. That will say is the most important thing that I did all of these 19 months to get to this level. And now if I want to grow, I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, so if you're gonna work with ISS avatars, you can use all of these cloud tools or AI tools, whatever, to automate process of what a niche that you pick. I'm actually doing this. A lot of my work is completely automated, but you have to pick a niche. So if you want to go into the ISS avatar niche, or you have an agency that wants to have also a portfolio in their agency that deals with AI sales avatar niches, you can just go into the Skool community and you will see everything. Okay, so that's about it. If you want to see what is the roadmap to get from $10,000 to $80,000, meaning $1 million per year with 2 people and very high margins, watch this next video here. Bye bye.